welcome to Yoga for Life with Lucas, and my name is Lucas. This is part of the series called Slice of Yoga, and today we're gonna be working on the Warrior 2. So I already did the Warrior 1, so if you didn't see it, you can check it on my page. And today it's gonna be about Warrior 2. So I'm starting with Warriors, so to unleash that warrior within you. Okay, so first things first. As always, the most important part within the pose is the base. So within the warrior, it's going to be our feet. So we're going to start with proper alignments of our feet. So to get the proper alignment of the feet, we can stand wide-legged, keeping the feet at the same distance from the tops of the mats and from the backs of the mats, so they're parallel to each other. And what we want to do to go into the proper alignment with our feet into the Warrior 2 is very simple. All we got to do is open the foot. So just making, depending on which side we're gonna go, just opening the foot 90 degrees. Lifting it up, bringing it up, lifting it up, opening and placing it on it. So that by itself gives us a proper alignment with the feet. So the back foot is straight, the front foot is 90 degree angle, and it points straight into the back heel. So that's the proper alignment of the feet in the Warrior 2. That's our base. The next thing, what we're going to do here is we're going to open our arms, make sure that the arms are parallel to the floor, so not at the angle, not at the angle, not like that, not like that. Sometimes in the classes I see people going with the hands just like that. Maybe they just want to, I don't know, fly away. Keeping the hands straight, you can just check it. So look at the left hand, look at the right hand, and make sure that the hands are straight. And also, when we keep our hands straight and we're pointing the right hand to the front, the left to the back, we're opening the chest here. So as if we're making that straight line from the tips of the left finger to the tips of the right hand. So again, because when our chest is closed, usually the shoulders tends to drawn to the front, so then it's going to be something like that. But with the Warrior 2, we also want to open the chest. That's why we bring the shoulders slightly to the back and open the hands, just like that. And then the one last thing with the Warrior 2 is to bend your knee. Bend your knee into that. Oh, I'm going to just do a small adjustment, and here bend into it. Just a simple movement, and you want to reach with your knee a point when it's going to be over the heel, and maybe somewhere over that part of the foot. So that's the point which you want to reach with your right knee, and making sure that if the knee is over the heel yet the thigh is at the angle, that means that you can slightly adjust the feet to the front, and in that way you can bring the knee slightly more, so that part of the leg is going to be more parallel to the floor as well. So again, coming back to the hands are parallel, the thigh is parallel to the floor, the knee is over the heel, the back foot is strong, and we're pushing through the outline of the back foot. And here the two last points here. The hips aren't turning to the front, just like in Warrior 1, but opening, pelvis are open up. And be careful when you want to open the pelvis up, as the tendency of the right knee is to go inwards. So you really got to check it out. So again, sometimes when we starting our practice, the hips might not be open enough. and then when we bring our knee, the left hip gently turns inwards. So that happens, don't be worried too much, just do your practice and with time the hips will open up. So again, I'm going in Warrior Two, bending that right knee, pushing strong through the left leg, keeping the quadriceps active, inhaling, the hands open, and then the last part. The last part is with the torso. I see so many times in classes that people go with something like that. So they want to reach out to the front or to the back. So we're not looking to do any of that. We want to keep our torso perpendicular to the floor, just as if you kind of got that stick going through your spine right down onto earth. So again, inhaling and going into the Warrior Two, and then you can choose to look at that middle finger of the right hand to give yourself a bit of concentration. And here straightening the leg and bringing the feet back. And here we can do the other side, basically doing the same thing, opening the foot, bending the knee, bringing the hands up. So thank you very much for watching, and if you liked it, give a thumbs up and namaste.